Hello everyone, welcome to Go Fit Naturally. Hope you all are happy and healthy. Today we are going to talk about top 12 tips to stay fit and lose weight. These tips will not only help you to lose weight but also maintain it. Maintaining is the most important part. You don't have to starve, you just have to eat right. Watch this video till the end because the last two tips are very important but generally not known. So let's begin. Number 1. Drinking detox water in the morning. Start your day with some detox water. You can drink any water. Warm lemon water, turmeric water, just plain warm water will also do. Drink at least 2-3 glasses of water in the morning. I make one detox drink for myself which has helped me immensely. We'll make my next video on the drink if you guys want. When your stomach is empty in the morning, the detox drink or water can do its job very well. Its job is to clean your body. It removes all the toxins from your body and makes it clean. It goes in the stomach and then intestine, and since your stomach is empty, the water creates pressure and we have clean bowels. This also helps to get rid of bloating and gas. Think like this, your body is washed from inside. It gets detoxified completely. Along with this, you should also keep on sipping water throughout the day. Number 2. Having a balanced diet. Have a balanced and complete meal with all the nutrition. You will ask me, what is a complete meal? It means a meal which has proteins, fats, carbohydrates, vitamins and minerals, all of them. Let's take few examples. Let's start with breakfast. Suppose you're making upma. How are you going to make upma a complete meal? Rava will have some carbohydrates and some amount of proteins. Oil or ghee in which you cook will have fats. If you use some veggies in the upma, it will have vitamins and minerals. And if you are having curd with it, proteins again. So this makes upma a complete meal. Let's see another example. Idli. Idli has a perfect ratio of carbohydrates and proteins. If we have coconut chutney with it, it has some good fats. Sambar will have dal, that is proteins, and veggies in the sambar will have vitamins and minerals. Such combinations make a complete meal. Did you see how idli has become a complete meal? Lunch and dinner, you can easily make such combinations. Having a balanced meal will give you complete nutrition, dietary fibers, and will keep you fuller for long. It will reduce your calorie intake too. Also, when you have a balanced meal, there are less chances of cravings. Number 3. Eating fresh fruits and salads. Include lots of fruits and salads in your diet. They are rich in vitamins, minerals, and dietary fiber, which not only increases our immunity, they also reduce our sugar cravings since the fruits are sweet. They are rich in antioxidants, so they will detoxify our body naturally and will eventually help us to lose weight. Fruits also increase our metabolism. The higher the metabolism, the faster we burn calories. So it is important to keep our metabolism in check. Number 4. Cut down on excess sugar. I know everybody says that sugar is very high in calories, but unfortunately it is true. Sugar means empty calories. It not only puts pressure on the digestive system but also converts into fats when not used. When along with our daily food we consume sugar, it becomes much more than our required calories and the unused calories are converted to fats. If you reduce sugar intake or if you reduce sugar in your diet, it's going to make a lot of difference. Just try it and try it gradually. You can also replace sugar with jaggery, which is rich in minerals and iron and very good for digestion. It increases our metabolism, ultimately helping you to lose weight. Honey, date syrup is other option and they are great for health too. Number 5. Cut down on excess salt. High amount of salt, that is if you consume more than the required amount, the water retention in our body increases. Too much sodium or salt can cause immediate water retention. This is because the body needs to keep its sodium to water ratio balanced to function properly. So your body will hold on to water if too much salt is consumed. Chinese food and some junk foods like chips are very high in salt. When you have a lot of these, our body retains water and makes us look fat, puffy or swollen. You can use pink salt or rock salt when you need to use additional salt other than your daily cooking, like in sharbats, buttermilk, or if you want to sprinkle on anything. Number 6. Avoid junk food. Avoid packaged food, soft drinks and outside food. They are high in trans fats, high in sugar, high in salt, high in calories, high in toxins, and the list is endless. And there is no nutrition at all. Soft drinks are so high in sugar, everyone knows that. Soft drinks and all processed food generally contain corn sugar, which is even worse as compared to cane sugar, which we use at home. Corn sugar is derived from corn and cane sugar is derived from sugar cane. That's the difference between the two. Replace your junk snacks with healthy snacks like fruits, peanuts, chane, dry fruits, nuts, makhane, sprouts, and the list is endless. These healthy snacks are easy to carry to office also. Then why not replace junk food with these healthy snacks? Number 7. Avoid bakery products. Most of the bakery products are made with refined white flour, which is very unhealthy and very heavy on our digestive system. Bakery products are also filled with preservatives, additives, sugar or artificial sweeteners, and of course other chemicals that are often hidden and not disclosed on the label. Many bakeries also use margarine and palm oil, which is very bad. They are very bad for your heart. So all in all, no to bakery products. Try to find some small home-based bakers who will help you with homemade breads, cookies and cakes without preservatives and chemicals. Number 8. Avoid overeating. Our body releases digestive enzymes to digest food. The digestive enzymes are released according to the amount of food we eat. If we eat more than we usually eat, then the food will not be digested and absorbed. Our satiety signals are a bit delayed mostly. Satiety signal is the feeling of being full. So you have to stop when you are almost full. And by the time you go and wash your hand and start with your work, you realize that you are already full. So next time when you are telling yourself it's okay, you can eat some more even when you are full, stop. Listen to your tummy. It must be crying. And if you stop there, you will be away from excess weight gain, belly fat, laziness, acidity and gas. Number 9. Having early dinner. Eat your dinner at least 3 hours before you sleep. When you eat early dinner, your food is completely digested before you go to sleep. You sleep better, your body recovers much better and you're fresh in the morning. Our body is not made to digest food at night. Body does not release digestive enzymes at night. Our body is actually busy in repairing, detoxifying and resting. It has no interest in digestion. If you start having early dinner, you won't have acidity, constipation, bloating, and you will have a flat stomach. You will also feel more energetic and fresh. According to Ayurveda, sun gives us digestive energy, and once the sun sets, our digestive system becomes weak. This is simple. Nature has made our system like this. If we align ourselves with nature, half of our health problems will be solved. So digest your food before you sleep. Number 10. Exercise regularly. All of us know that you have to be physically active to stay fit. Now physical activity and exercise are two different things. If you are sitting the whole day at one place, means you are not physically active. So you have to be physically active. You have to use your body, your muscles. You have to move. Help yourself for the daily chores. Yes, and you also need to take some time out for exercise. If I start talking about the benefits of exercising, I know I won't stop soon. It helps to detoxify our body, increase our metabolism. It gives strength to our muscles. It helps maintain our blood sugar level and makes us feel fresh and active, brings a glow on our face, and so much more. Include some kind of exercise in your routine. Do what you love: swimming, dancing, play a sport, do yoga, go to a gym, or just go for a walk. But please do some kind of exercise. Number 11. Eating mindfully. Love what you eat. Relish your each meal. Eat slowly without any distraction. Eat with all your senses. Never crib about your food. When you do this, your food cravings will be reduced. If you're always sad with what you're eating, you'll never be satisfied. Focus on what to eat instead of what not to eat. Think positive, be happy with what you do and follow, and you will see the results. Number 12 and the last one, motivate yourself. This is a very important point. Yes, you have to stay motivated throughout your journey. You have to think about what is your motivation that will keep you going. For me, I want to stay healthy, stay fit, away from all issues like thyroid, PCOD, diabetes, etc. etc. This is my motivation. For some, maybe their confidence. They may feel confident if they look fit and lose weight. Others might want to wear some kind of dress. They want to fit into a dress, so that's their motivation. You can keep a target to achieve some BMI or reach a specific weight. Even that can be a motivation. Once you follow all the tips and start seeing results, you will be even more motivated. So think about why you want to lose weight. What is your motivation? If people don't feel motivated, they generally give up, and you don't want that to happen with you. Remember, it is not about calories, it is about nutrition. If you follow these tips, no one can stop you from losing weight. Not only losing, but also maintaining weight after you lose it. Along with losing weight, you will become fit and healthy. Following these tips will give you healthy hair and skin glow too. Think about it. If all these things are going to help you so much, then can't you do this much for your body, for your mind, for your health? Do all the things gradually. If you do it suddenly, then you might find it difficult to follow. Follow these tips not just to become slim from being fat, but to become healthy from being unhealthy. At last, I just want to add that love your body and feel good about it. Everyone does not have the same kind of body type. Don't compare your body with others. Even a fit and healthy person can have chubby cheeks. Be happy with what you have. If you like this information, then please like and share my video with people who might be interested. Subscribe to my channel and comment below if you have any questions or feedback. I would love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. Bye. See you in the next video.